Hillary Clinton's running mate, Senator Tim Kaine, had some very harsh words about politicians who have sex scandals while in office, including Bill Clinton. Now, back in 2002, when Kaine was the lieutenant governor of Virginia, the Richmond Times-Dispatch reported on his comments about a sex harassment scandal in the Virginia House of Delegates, in which Kaine compared Clinton's White House affair with Monica Lewinsky. He said, quote, "If the allegations are true, he should definitely resign," Kaine said, adding that he held the same view about President Clinton during the Monica Lewinsky sex scandal. Now, the AP quoted Kaine as saying something similar when talking about the same Virginia scandal. When I read this morning, my reaction was the same I had when I read about the Clinton-Lewinsky affair. This is not appropriate conduct. It's beneath the dignity of the office. Now, Kaine is, of course, now trying to spin his comments by saying, oh, it's a past controversy. He wants to focus on the future. Here with reaction, psychologist, expert, radio, TV host Dr. Gina Loudon, and Miss California USA 2009, Carrie, Prejean, Boller is with us. Good to see you. All right, you guys are like best friends, right?
Besties.
Oh, my God. Said it at the same time. All right, that's great. You know, when you examine, does it matter? I mean, you've got all these women like Kathleen Willey, Paula Jones, Juanita Broderick, and Dolly Kyle. They're talking about assault.
Yeah.
And you got Jennifer Flowers, Monica Lewinsky, consensual. Mm-hmm. Does it make a difference? What do you think, Dr. Loudon?
Of course it makes a difference. I mean, when you're talking about assault, that's a completely different thing. And the thing that makes me just enjoy this story probably more than I should is the fact that
you enjoy sex scandal stories. Okay, is that what you're saying?
I enjoy when hypocrisy is exposed, and I enjoy when the establishment is exposed for exactly what it is, which is the status quo. This is another example of where the voters have a very clear choice between someone who enters into scandals, doesn't care who's hurt, covers it up, lies about it, and then proceeds to act like it didn't happen, and we're just going to focus on other things. Well, they're not focusing on other things where Mr. Trump is concerned. They're happy to focus on his past. So how about if we point out the fact that Hillary still has never defended these women?
You know, well, I think actually she was part of the effort to smear, slander, besmirch. And then here comes the New York Times, and they tried to take you out of context about Donald Trump, and then you said, no, that never happened, and sorry, but I like Donald Trump.
Right. You know, Sean, I'm a mom of two. I have two little kids. I'm married. It's been 7 years since I've been in the spotlight, and I thank you for having me on. Yeah. And when the New York Times came out with that article, you know, part of me didn't want to say anything because I know how the media is, and I know that they like to attack me. Right. And a part of me was like, you know what, Carrie, you're known for standing up for the truth. And so I had to speak up. I had to. And so I called you up and I said, Sean, you know what? I have to clarify. I have to clarify this. And the New York Times, the failing New York Times, like I agree with Trump on that one, they said that they spoke to me and they said that they, you know, I gave them an exclusive interview about Trump. That is a bunch of baloney. That was a bunch of lies.
It's hard to be lied about, right?
Yeah, to put words in my mouth. I mean, to take something, you know, from my book and totally spin it and make it seem like I have this terrible taste in my mouth for Donald Trump. I mean, I had to come forward and speak my mind. Yeah. I love Donald Trump.
Does that happen to you too?
Of course, all the time. I've lost friendships over this. I've had business deals that went wrong because I was on television stating the truth as I see it. And then people, of course, will turn around, twist your words, lie about it. I've had interviews where people have edited what I said and tried to make a story out of it. So, yeah, these kinds of things happen. But you know what? No one, I would really submit to you, maybe short of Sarah Palin, no one has withstood the sort of scrutiny that Mr. Trump and his family have unjustly endured.
It really
is
amazing.
The things they're doing to him, the statues that they're putting around of him naked. If that were done with Hillary Clinton, Sean, or Barack Obama, can you imagine the outrage? We'd all be...
You guys need to do a show together. All right. Thank you both for being with us.
Thanks for having us, Sean.